All right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but I wasn't working off of a program initially.
Okay.
I was just mashing a bunch of stuff together. Got some stuff from like Stu Smith and Jeff Nichols. I took like the speed tree from you,
Okay.
and there's this dude named Iron Wolf on YouTube. I was doing like his burpee and calisthenic routines and whatnot. But
Okay.
I mean, my
How
swimming,
are
my
how are you doing time wise? Wait a minute. Did you send me your times?
I didn't send you my times.
No. I'm saying like, didn't you send me? Hang on. Where did I just reply to you at? You weren't the kid that had the 10 run or whatever. Yeah, you sent them to me. No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Okay. All right. So what's the Air Force entrance exam? Is it a mile and a half?
Yeah, mile and a half.
Okay. What's your time?
I'm sitting at like 9:30 right now.
Okay. What's your swim time? It's a
I
1500
haven't.
with fins on, right?
Yes, sir. There's a for the pass test. There's a 500 meters freestyle and then 1500 with fin. And I haven't tested my time for either. But I can swim. Like I won't drown if I get in the water, but like I can't like actually swim. Like call
Okay.
myself a swimmer.
And are you in college right now?
I'm active duty right now.
You're active duty. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Man, dude, like I don't like none of your times, to be honest with you. Okay. Were you a high school athlete?
Just basketball and track and boxing.
That explains all of it right there. Just basketball. Basketball mugs are the softest dudes known to man, bro. And I'm telling you this so that you can be aware. Like I don't know a single basketball dude that's made it through SEAL training. I'm sure there's been a couple, but I don't know any. So keep that in the back of your head, okay?
Right. Yes, sir.
For some reason, basketball does not do anything for grit. Like it's almost the opposite of grit. So
yeah.
What I would tell you, when are you trying to leave?
Whenever I was ready, honestly. I wasn't trying to rush the process.
Okay, how old are you right now?
19.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna tell you. Scrap, I don't know what you were doing, but we about to go on. How much you been running a week?
When you sent me the PDF, I started your program. I was testing it out last week to see how I could fit it in with my work schedule. So I was doing like 2 runs and 2 swims one day and then 1 run, 1 swim one day. But I want to actually like start the program like for real this week is what I'm doing. But usually before this, I've been running like 25, 30 miles a week.
Okay, good. So you're fine. So here's the deal. What do you do for a job?
I'm a load master.
Load master, okay?
Yeah.
So you on the runway, you working a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what I'm going to tell you is, are you flying a lot?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it's hard, brother. Like you looking at the reason it's really hard to come out of the fleet and be successful, because it's really hard to hit. You know, you're going to hit 5, 6, 7, 8 workouts plus another 5 swims. So you're going to hit 13 workouts a week. It's hard to hit when you're doing all this work, right? And flying. What are you flying around in?
17s, C-17s.
Yep. Okay, where are you based out
of? Up here in Fort Lewis, McCord.
That's right, boy. What you know about Steilacoom, Washington?
I was just hiking somewhere up there.
What you know about Parkland? What you know about Lakewood?
Parkland. I was right there by Lakewood.
That's where I grew up, son.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm telling you. Like, it's hard when you in, man. Like you at JLB, McCord, Fort Lewis, right? Like, it's hard.
Right.
What I would tell you is what you can do. You're only 19, so you got tons of time, right? Like I would say, if you really want to do this, focus on the running. And then when you get that running down to a 9 minute, it shouldn't take you much to go from a 9:30 to a 9 minute if you just focus on the run. Okay. And then come back, like, you know, when it gets a little bit better weather out there, and hit the swimming part of it. Because you got a pool right there on McCord, right?
Yeah, I've been driving over to the Fort Lewis side. The McCord pool is closed.
Okay, so you got both of them pools are good. I've been in both of them pools, man. Unless they built some new ones, right? But my point to you is, like, because you're active duty, I would tell you, like, it's gonna be hard for you to do the whole program. So what you're gonna do is once you get the run down, then you can back off the run a little bit, pick up the swimming, kill the swimming. When you get the swimming down, then you go back and you add the running to the swimming and put your package in.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So attack it in 2 parts instead of trying to eat the whole elephant at one time. Start with the back legs and then eat the front legs. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you get done with both of those, then you eat the middle part of the elephant, put it all together, and then you're good.
Okay. So
I would tell you, stop doing all them calisthenics, stop all that nonsense. Okay. Just worry about the running and the swimming.
I have stopped those for the most part.
Okay, just worry about the running and the swimming. Now, do you got overnight places? Do you overnight?
Yeah, we do.
So what I would do is I'll take my shoes with me and my swimsuit. I have a backpack that I take all the time. And if I land and I know shit, I got a run today and I'm supposed to hit my 5-miler, and I know I'm getting on a plane at 3 o'clock in the morning, then I show up to that runway and I run my 5-miler at what's your call time for your airplane if you're taking off at 3 a.m.?
1:15.
1:15. So at 12 o'clock, I'm running my 5 miles and then I'm there. But I'm running it from the airplane, right?
Right.
And I'm just gonna take an extra set of clothes, right? I'm gonna change right there, boom, boom, put my uniform on, and I'm ready to boogie. Okay, that's the kind of dedication it's gonna take for you to actually get there.
Yes, sir.
Right? You can't say, oh man, like I got a 5-miler today. We're flying from, Herbert Field down in Florida all the way up to McCord. When we land, I'm gonna run my 5 miles. That ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? You gotta try to hit it when you can hit it.
Okay.
I know that ain't what you want to hear, bro. I'm just telling you, that's what makes it so hard coming out of the fleet, man. Makes it really hard.
All right. Yeah, I'm tracking. So if I was gonna do it that way, by like separating it, would you recommend doing more running than your program calls for, since I'm only doing running and not swimming with it, or just that same amount? All right.
Because I'm still gonna send you to the swimming pool as much as we can. Just because we're not working on the swimming doesn't mean we're not gonna do any swimming.
Okay.
So you're gonna do the running part, but we're just gonna try to go get. Have you swam the 10-100s yet, or 10-50s?
Yes, sir. I was doing that. I was doing 10-100s all last week, but that's what I was saying. I was doing those all finning. I wasn't doing freestyle for those. Okay,
so those are all freestyle, brother. And then we'll add the finning. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. You can do a little 500-yard workout, 5 500s, and a 500-yard swim right now. 5 days a week, and I don't care if you don't get the days in a row. Does that make sense? So try to hit 5 days a week out of the 7. Try to hit 5 days a week, 500 yards or 500 100s, 5 times 100 on intervals, and then a 500-yard swim with fins. That's it.
Okay, got it.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
And if you don't get them, you don't get them. But you have to get the runs.
Right. Okay.
And then when we go to the swimming, it'll be the same thing. We're not just focusing on the swimming. You're still going to be running. You just ain't going to be running time trees every night. You're going to run the morning runs. Then you only got 1 run a day. Does that make sense?
Tracking.
I said that I said that a little bit deceptively, because I said we're only going to worry about the running. We're only going to worry about the running, but we're still swimming, and we're only worrying about the swimming, and we still run. We just not running the hard stuff and the extra stuff. Make sense?
Okay. Yes, sir.
So if you miss a run when we're working on the swim period, it ain't that big a deal.
All right.
But when we go to the swimming part, we're going to swim twice a day, 5 days in a row, period.
Good deal. All right.
What are you doing for your nutrition?
Usually, I know you're not gonna like to hear this, but usually I stick to like a low carb type diet. But this last week when I was trying out your routine, I bought a bunch of pasta. I've been doing that. So.
And how'd that work out for you?
I definitely noticed the difference. Like when I was doing the speed tree, like I've done the speed tree before. When I saw a video you did about it, I did speed tree like a month. I got like 2, and then I did speed tree again like last week and got like 3.4, 3.5, which can definitely be improved upon. But
okay, hang on, bud. Did you count the warm up in your time in your mileage?
No, I didn't.
You telling me you in 21 minutes you ran 3.4 miles?
It should have been 24 minutes, right?
21 minutes.
I might have timed it wrong then, because I had 24 minutes and I did like 3.4.
Okay, so in the extra 3 minutes, that's that 0.4.
Okay.
It should be 21 minutes. If you look at the time tree, it's 1 minute sprint, 1 minute rest, 2 minute sprint, 2 minute rest, 3 minute sprint, 3 minute rest, 3 minute sprint, 2 minute rest, 2 minute sprint, 1 minute rest, 1 minute sprint, and you're done. 21 minutes. Okay. You got the PDF, it's on there, bro. Just make, like, here's the deal. Like, you still running decently fast right now. I think you're probably better than a 9:30. But like that's how we measure progress. I'm not gonna have you go test your 1.5 mile time because I'll know on the time tree if you're coming down.
Right.
Like if you run a 3.4 21 minute, like it's on. You know, you running a 8:30 1.5 miles at that distance.
Okay.
Okay. Solid. You saw in the new PDF about stride length and all of that stuff. Have you had any problems with shin splints?
No, I haven't. I ran track in high school too, so I've decently.
All right.
Yeah, I deal with those pretty well.
Good stuff, man. What other questions you got for me, bud?
That was basically it. I was gonna ask about gluten-free pasta because gluten does mess me up, but I just saw a video you did about that a couple days ago or something.
Like
but honestly,
gluten messes with you.
Yeah, it messes with me a little bit.
Okay, does man, brother, like the only thing I know that works is pasta, bro. Like
yeah,
you can Google it and try to find some other stuff. I'm not against you eating some other stuff. I just know what works. Have you ever heard of them gluten pills that you eat when you eat gluten? It's the gluten enzyme.
I haven't, no. I haven't even heard of those. Okay.
If you Google gluten enzyme, you can get these little pills that when you eat gluten, you take the little pill and it puts some special enzymes in your system to help you digest the gluten. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Just put in gluten ease enzyme aid digestion for gluten, man. It's $23 for 60. You know, I don't know how many you got to take, but I know they worked for me when I was trying to stay off of gluten.
Okay, good deal. Sounds good. I didn't even know about those. All
right. Excuse me. All right, you got any more questions, dude? What's your name?
Meech.
Meech. All right, this is what I want you to do. You fill out my spreadsheet?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me go in this spreadsheet and doctor your name up real quick because I talked to you. Don't get caught out there in Lakewood now. Get your head broke open. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Over there in Parkland messing around. Where you live? You live on base?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm on base.
Okay. You know, we used to love to fight the Rangers, man, over there in Parkland. We go to Parkland and whoop up on some Rangers. So I always give people the Parkland warning and that Lakewood Stilly right outside of the gate. Warning, yeah. Don't stop and get gas over there now.
At the Texaco?
Yeah, don't stop over there, partner. You get got.
Yeah.
So all right, look, man, I'll be in town middle of April to the end of April. So April 15th to April 30th. If you want to catch up, just give me a ring. I'm gonna put that on you because when I get there, I'm gonna be really busy. I ain't gonna remember.
Okay.
But if you give me a ring, I have you come through. We get a chance to sit down and we'll see where you're at.
15th to 30th. All right, sounds good. Appreciate that.
Mate, do your thing, brother.
Yes, sir. You're going.
All right, later.